I'd like to call the meeting to order. And I'm going to start off with welcoming everyone here and say it's nice to see a crowd out here. Often we see a crowd when we're doing council meetings. And even though this is a special one, it's still nice to see people out. I'm going to start my introductions. And from there, I'm just going to make some opening comments. So we have George Banzer, who is the counselor for Weymouth area, and this is his second time in. The next is David Tudor, and this is his 2.5 times in, and he represents the island and from Little River down. I'll go over here. Next is Matthew Ross, and he's newly elected, and he is for Acacia Valley, Barton, Brighton, Plimpton, Marshalltown. Yep. So that's his area. And then we have Deputy Warden McAlpine, and that will end in a few minutes, the same as me being warden, and then there will be an election a little later this evening. And Jimmy has been on council since 2000. I should remember that. Since 2000, and he represents Bear River and Smiths Cove, Conway. Myself, I have been on since '94. I have been the warden for the last 6 years, and I guess it's the longest standing, and then Jimmy's next. I represent Culloden, Mount Pleasant, down the neck, including Mink Cove, Lighthouse Road, Shore Road, and Bayview. So it's a big area. Now, I will go to my left is the Deputy CAO, and that is Jeff Sunderland, and he has been with us for a few years. Actually, this is your 5th year coming in, isn't it? 4. Okay, I was close. Then on my right, I have Linda Frazier, who is our CAO, and has been with us for 10 years? 11. He's getting close. And on the far end is Pat Stevens, who is our secretary or our recorder, who is jack of all trades, does our tax sales, so please keep your taxes paid. She's cruel that way. And Pat has been with us 20 years, Pat? 24 years. Long time. So knew she'd been around. Also in our audience is Judge Halliburton, who has come to do our swearing-in ceremonies. And the rest, I again say welcome. Tonight is a great night because every 4 years you have the opportunity to have a swearing-in ceremony to sign a code of conduct and for council to keep going in the direction that they want to be in for the next 4 years. And that's important. It's important that we cooperate and work together. So on saying that, the next is our swearing-in ceremony. Would Judge Halliburton come forward? And who is? All right, and you'll call who's first? Yep. Oh, it's in alphabetical order.
A, B, C, D, E.
I already know who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just said.
Oh.
Would Linda Gregory
Still do it.
You just said alphabetical. She go first.
This down a little closer. I, Linda Gregory, swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, her heirs and successors according to the law, and that I am duly qualified as required by law for the office of Councillor of the Municipality of the District of Digby, and that I will truly, faithfully, and impartially execute the duties of the office to which I have been elected to the best of my knowledge and ability, and that I have not received and will not receive any payment or reward or promise thereof for the exercise of any partiality or other undue execution of the duties of my office.
And that's
So, here's a Bible.
A Gideon one.
Gideon one, eh?
Mm.
And you,
I swear that the above is true, and this is happening at Seabrook in the county of Digby, the 7th day of November, 2016.
I guess I should say that, sworn at Seabrook in the county of Digby and said on the 7th of November, 2016, before me, Judge Charles Halvern. We have to pause, do we?
Just one other part, that statement, and then Linda signs that, and then just a statement of commitment to the counselor oath of.
I, Linda Gregory, declare as a council of the municipality of the district of Digby, I acknowledge and support the councilor's code of conduct. Read it. Oh, I do.
Jimmy McAlpine.
I, Jimmy McAlpine, swear or solemnly affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, her heirs and successors according to law, and that I am duly qualified as required by law for the office of Councillor of the Municipality of the District of Digby, and that I will truly, faithfully, and impartially execute the duties of the office to which I have been elected to the best of my knowledge and ability, and that I have not received and will not receive any payment or reward or promise thereof for the exercise of any partiality or other undue execution of the duties of my office.
That is sworn to at Seabrook in the county of Digby on the 7th of November. Shall I do that one?
I, Jimmy McAlpine, declare that as a councillor of the municipality of the District of Digby, I acknowledge and support the councillor's code of conduct. Thank you.
Who's next to the George Manson.
I, George Manzo, swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, her heirs and successors according to law. And I am duly qualified as required by law for the office of councillor of the municipality of the district of Digby. That I will truly, faithfully, and impartially execute the duties of the office to which I have been elected to the best of my knowledge and ability. And that I have not received and will not receive any payment or reward or promise thereof for the exercise of any partiality or other undue execution of the duties of my office.
Okay, sworn to at Seabrook.
I, George Manzer, declare that as a councillor of the Municipality of District of Digby, I acknowledge and support the councillor's code of conduct.
Matthew Ross. Go down the alphabet, Matthew.
I, Matthew Ross, swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, her heirs and successors according to law, and that I am duly qualified as required by law for the office of Councillor of the Municipality of the District of Digby, and that I will truly, faithfully, and impartially execute the duties of the office to which I have been elected to the best of my knowledge and ability, and that I have not received and will not receive any payment or reward or promise thereof for the exercise of any partiality or other undue execution of the duties of my office.
Get rid of the green. Posterity. Okay. That's
And I, Matthew Ross, declare that as Councillor of the Municipality of the District of Digby, I acknowledge and support the Councillor's code of conduct. Thank you.
Here.
who's left?
Myself.
David Tudor.
I'll be affirming.
You'll be affirming.
Yes.
Okay.
I, David Tudor, solemnly affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, her heirs and successors according to law, and that I am duly qualified as required by law for the office of Councillor of the Municipality of the District of Digby, and that I will truly, faithfully, and impartially execute the duties of the office which I have been elected to the best of my knowledge and ability, and that I have not received nor will receive any payment or reward or promise thereof for the exercise of any partiality or other undue execution of the duties of my office.
Okay. You so swear.
Or solemnly.
Group photo as well, Judge Halbert, please.
Okay.
I, David Tudor, declare that as a councillor of the Municipality of the District of Digby, I acknowledge and support the councillor's code of conduct.
Maybe we'll just, maybe have a group photo of everyone. Where do you want it? In front of the table, or where would you like everybody?
Yeah, that works.
Front of the table?
So this side of the table.
This side of the table.
More in the center, on the center?
That way a little too. That way a little.
Just make sure I don't get cute.
And you can all look this way. Great looking group.
Weymouths are like $6.
Judge Halliburton, on behalf of our services, we are making a donation to the Digby Museum in your name. We really appreciate your time, and thank you so much. The next thing I'm going to do is to ask each counselor to make any kind of comments they'd like at the beginning, and we'll start with George.
This is my second term. I enjoyed my first 4 years representing the people of Weymouth, and look forward to another 4 years representing the Weymouth area and working with my fellow councilors.
David.
This is, as she said, 2.5. I got elected in a by-election, and I've been here since. Very much enjoy the job, get lots of interesting phone calls from my district, and I've also very much enjoy the council in particular, how we work together and put things behind us and march on to the next thing. So things have been very good that way, and I hope that Municipality stays the same.
Matthew.
This is my first term. I want to, I want to get involved in my community. I want to do, want to do a good job, and I want to get along with everybody here, fellow council. And my big thing is to push rural internet. That's the big key, and that was one of my big things for getting on here. So that's all I'm accomplishing in 4 years. Thank you.
Jimmy.
I've been on council since 2000, and I find that it's still interesting from the day I started to now, and we've still got so many challenges for this municipality. But I'm optimistic too that we've got a strong municipality and we've got a lot of opportunities for us. But we do have challenges, like with doctor recruitment, with an aging population. So we have to do the best we can for the community and work on your behalf. So, and I look forward to doing that for the next 4 years.
And I feel the next 4 years, should we go forward, we are working heavily on green energy, and I want to see that go forward more. We need good paying jobs in the area, not just jobs, but good paying jobs, so that we can have people stay in the area. And as we do know, we do have an aging population. But you can't bring people in, and you can't keep the old going if you have no medical. And in this area, we're very down on medical area. The next thing that we have a big problem is internet in the rurals. Again, it's something we need to work on and have been working on, and we're looking at it at this end of the province, working as a get-together team. So as we move forward, I agree. There are a lot of challenges, but there's also a lot of opportunity, an opportunity that we should and will take advantage of to make it better. Thank you. Next is the election for warden, and I am going to pass it over to the CAO to chair.
All right, thank you, Warden. So at this time, we'll go with the election of the warden. With municipalities, they're a little bit different than towns. Within towns, they operate with the mayor system, and there are some larger rural municipalities that do operate as a mayor, who is elected at large by the people. Within this municipality and most of the rurals, the position of warden and the position of deputy warden is elected from within. So having said that, at this time, what I'm going to do, and is what we've done in the past, is because we're such a small council, any of the 5 that are interested in serving as the position of warden, please indicate by raising your hand. I have Councillor Gregory. So at this time, I'll give each individual a few words, and we'll start alphabetically with Councillor Gregory.
Yeah. As I said, I have been warden for 6 years. I feel I have been leading this council with the council working all together. We know that we need to go forward with many opportunities, as I said. I also am retired, so I can give lots of time to the municipality, which I have been doing. I live close by, which I think is another good hope. I'm only 10 clicks away, which makes a big benefit. I try to be visible within the community and with the council, and I try to give the council fair representation working as the warden. So, thank you.
Councillor McAlpine?
Yeah. I've been on council for like 16 years, and I've been the deputy warden for 12, and I'd like to have the challenge to be the warden. Linda's done a great job over the last 6 years, and I appreciate what she's done. And we do have a good council. And one of the things I've liked about council, right from day one, right through, we've always worked all together. We've never, we don't hold grudges, and we work for the community, and we don't look at just our own district, we look at the whole region as a whole. And I think, regardless of who's the warden, I think that'll continue to happen. And but I appreciate your consideration for the position. I feel like I've got the leadership skills to do the job. I served in leadership through the UNSM over the past number of years. I was president, and I feel that I can add a lot to the municipality and bring a lot to the table. Thank you.
Okay. So at this time, a vote is conducted, and it's done by secret ballot. So I have a ballot.
You don't use mine. You don't have a pen. It's not me. There I am. Felt very good giving.
Thank you.
Fold in half and the deputy see I don't know, I won't vote. So at this time, I'd like to congratulate our new warden, Jimmy McAlpine.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Jimmy.
Thank you.
So as warden, you can take over the election of the
Okay.
deputy warden.
So at this time, we're going to start the election process for a deputy warden. So can I ask people to raise their hand as to who's going to put their name forward for deputy warden?
I'd like to nominate Linda Berger.
Calling for nominations. Calling for nominations. Calling for nominations. Congratulations, Linda, you're deputy. Thank you very much. At this time, too, now we have the appointments to committees. And on the screen up there, we have the committees. And do we have to, we just ratified?
No, I think we just ratified the report that
Okay.
was presented.
Did we put the two in the alternates?
We can determine that out
Okay.
after. Yeah.
Just for the audience's sake, council serves on a lot of different committees, and they're on the board up here. And to the right of the screen, you'll see the names of the different councilors that are going to serve on the respective committees. I believe we've got 32 or 34 committees in total that we serve on, representing the municipality's residents. So,
We're on 8 each.
pardon me?
We're on 8 each.
Yeah, we serve on anywhere from 8 to 10 committees each, and that's not counting the top piece where it's the full council. So It's not like it's just a couple meetings a month. We do have quite a heavy workload, and everybody pulls their own weight, and everybody's treated equally. So at this time, I'd like to make a motion, or have a motion for ratification of the committees as presented.
I so moved.
Do I have a seconder?
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Approved. Thank you very much. And at this time, there's no other business, so... it says it...
Destroying of the ballots.
All right. Can I now have a motion to destroy the ballots?
So moved.
Do I have a seconder? All in favor?
Aye.
Sorry about that. It wasn't on the
No, I
agenda.
didn't.
Okay, at this time now, is there anything else? If not, I'm going to ask for a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
And there's refreshments we're going to bring out, so we'll have some time for a little social time.
Yeah.